we had trouble keeping up putting the bags in. It did it so fast, and the calculator on the website was spot on the money, and it really did save the time. I can't imagine doing it with a regular traditional concrete
So
mixer.
this is the new and improved mud mixer. So let's take a look and see the different upgrades that are on here. I gotta get this mud mixer right here and put it to use and see what the differences are gonna be between this one and the other one. It's very similar to the other model, but yeah. So the nice thing about the MudMixer is they have the packaging in English and French. Le MudMixer est le mélange multi-usage le plus rapide, le plus simple et le plus polyvalent sur le marché. Doté d'une entrée d'eau entièrement réglable, conçu pour être utilisé avec du béton, du mortier et du mélange de stuc. Il fournit rapidement et sans effort une consistance fiable partout où est nécessaire. Alright, so let's assemble this mud mixer and put it to work. We'll try it out in a few hours here. That's how it looks in the box. It's packed pretty well actually. It's got a breaker in the back now. Okay, so this new mud mixer here has additional feature where this crate right here has longer tines, and it's not removable unless you remove the screws from the back of the mud mixer. There's one set screw right there, you can just remove it on the very back. This one as well is not removable unless you remove the 10mm bolt there and loosen it up. That way you can slide it out to clean up the material or the concrete that's left in there. And that's the upgrade on this mud mixer. So this actually is a safety feature where you can prevent yourself from putting your fingers in there and not damaging or hurting yourself. Okay, I built in here to prevent you putting your fingers in here and messing up your fingers. I see. And this is not removable anymore. Oh well. This is built. It's one piece in here. Okay. That's all the safety features. I see. So there's a lot more safety features with this mud mixer here, pretty much because this cover here is actually a little bit more forward, which prevents you from putting your finger in here or any type of clothes that can get stuck in here. You've got this pretty much this external switch on the outside here. Thoroughly clean the hopper, chute, and auger with provided spray nozzle within 20 minutes of completing mixing process. Do not spray water directly onto the motor. Alright, so more safe. It's a little bit safer than the other one. I guess we'll try it. But I made a mistake here putting the marathon tires on. If you put it on like this, it's gonna rub against the side here. So I gotta flip these over to the other side, and that's how you want it, because now we have that gap. No, it doesn't rub against the metal. Okay, yeah, let's go. All right, Peyton, we're gonna start this little project right here. It's a 8x16 slab that we're gonna pour using the mud mixer. This is the new prototype version of the mud mixer. We'll see how it goes. And it's got a lot of safety features on here, which has the chute in the front here, and this is not removable, which I mean you can remove it, but you just got to get the right I believe it says 7/16 screw, as well as this side over here is covered, so that way you can put your fingers in here, and you got a switch over here as well. So we're gonna go ahead and try this mixer out and see how it looks like. Alright, so right here I'm just removing all the air from the hose, because it seems like this hose had a bunch of air in the line. So just want to make sure that there was no air in the line. Alright, so here we're unloading all the bags of concrete and trying to keep them as close as possible to the mixer, because this mixer can mix about 40 bags an hour, and having all those bags closer to the mixer will make our job a whole lot easier when it comes to putting them in the hopper. And one thing that I recommend is getting the 60-pound bags of concrete like how we did here, because those 80-pound bags will get very heavy real fast. So we're stacking them up, keeping them close, and once we're ready, we'll just go ahead and turn the machine on and start fitting the hopper. Alright, so I put a bag of concrete in here already, and I'm gonna turn the mixer on and take a look at it, see how the first mix is gonna look, and adjust the water knob from there. So if it's coming dry, I'm gonna have to add more water. If it's coming too wet, I'm gonna have to turn the water down. But it looks like this mix right here is actually a little bit too dry, so as I'm working with it, I'm gonna go ahead and adjust the knob to get the consistency that I want. Once that's all set, then I don't have to mess with it anymore. Alright, so right here I got a consistency that I want, so I shouldn't have to mess with the knob anymore, and I should just be able to start fitting the hopper and go ahead and spread my concrete and get it ready.
Alright. Wow, that does go quick. Yeah. So what do you just tell me anything you want me to do, and I am not afraid of working. Okay.
You just gotta put it back in there pretty much. Okay. And I'm gonna adjust the water.
Okay.
Make sure it's right.
Too soon?
Yeah, go ahead. That's perfect right there.
Yeah, it is quite fast.
Yeah.
I love it.
Good, the mix is nice and consistent, so that's good. Alright, so about 10 minutes into the mix, I start running into an issue with this mixer right here. The concrete start getting stuck, and I was trying to find out what happened. It looks like we lost water pressure. So what I did next is we had to go and make sure that there was no kink in the line, and that we were still getting good pressure from the hose. And in a second here you will see that the machine is gonna get stuck, and this is not normal for this machine. So I went ahead and reversed it and actually went and hit forward again, but nothing would work. So the next thing for me to check was to make sure that I was still getting good pressure from the hose there. So as you can see, the pressure is not high. I'm using the handle here to trying to spray out the concrete that is stuck in there, and clear out the debris, but I'm still not getting good pressure. So I had him go ahead and double check, make sure there was no kink in the line.
That hose flows like crazy.
Oh yeah? Okay. I'm gonna have to, okay, I got a pressure regulator on here
Okay.
that I was testing out too.
Okay.
I'm gonna remove it
Okay.
and see if
Let me go turn the water on.
Yeah, go ahead. So MudMixer sends a pressure regulator with the kit there, but for this house, I don't think it was causing an issue. So what I did is I removed the pressure regulator, and I went and just connected the hose directly to the inlet of the MudMixer. And after doing that, everything seemed to work just fine. So maybe it's not needed for this house. Okay, go ahead and turn it back on. All right, so I'm gonna remove the pressure regulator right here, which is 40 to 50 psi supposedly. Maybe that's causing an issue right here, so we'll see. Okay, so now that the pressure is good again, we're gonna go ahead and hook it back up. It seems like the MudMixer is working great again. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and put you guys on fast forward. almost at the end of it. Alright, so we're getting very close to the end of it. Okay, so we're done with the slab right here. It's an 8x16 slab. It's gonna be put, for a chicken pen. So pretty much it took us about 2 hours for the MudMixer to pour 2 pallets of concrete. So not too bad at all. So what do you think about the MudMixer, John?
It was remarkable. We had trouble keeping up putting the bags in. It did it so fast, and the calculator on the website was spot on the money, and it really did save the time. I can't imagine doing it with a regular traditional concrete mixer. And this pile right here on the ground, that was the extent of our cleanup. Any other concrete job I've ever had, there's been a lot of waste left over that you had to figure out what to do with it, and this was just as easy as I could have imagined doing concrete.
Alright YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.